In the beginning was the Big Bang. Then after a long time and more complicated stuff came the donut. Join us as we travel the U.S. in search of the best donut money can buy. Coming up on this week's episode of Dough Necessities.
What's up, everybody? Thanks again for joining us. Today we are in Layton, Utah, visiting Banbury Cross Donuts. Now, this place was actually opened in 1986, and over 30 years later, they're still making donuts by hand from scratch every single day, and they're even still winning awards. Sounds like a fantastic place we need to check out. Let's go. The line does say start this way. I think I'm gonna go this way because I'm a maverick. Hey, what's up?
Andy.
You Benj?
Yes.
Hey, nice to meet you, Benj. I'm Andy.
Nice to meet you.
Benj, tell us what you do for Banbury Cross.
I'm the owner of Banbury Cross in Layton and Centerville.
Okay.
The original store is owned by the original founders, and if you know anything about Banbury Cross, which you do,
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
it's 36 years old.
Yeah, 1986, right?
37 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, 37 years old. And it's just like an institution in Salt Lake City. So we partnered with the original founders of Banbury to expand the brand. So we've opened a location in Centerville and in Layton, and we're looking at a bunch more locations around Utah.
Now, for those familiar with at least nursery rhymes, I know Banbury Cross is a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, from England,
Right,
which
from
is
England.
where I'm from.
Why did they choose Banbury Cross, though? Like, why did they choose the name? Have they ever even said why?
There's no specific reason.
No specific reason.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I wish there was. They just love the poem.
Yeah. Yep.
There's no specific reason. We've asked them. And they're just like, oh, we just like the name. It just seemed to flow.
Yeah, even deeper, I guess, Banbury Cross. That was actually, I think there was something that was erected or put up
Yeah.
in 1859, I think. Something
Yeah,
like that.
there's like an actual like pavilion. And
yeah.
kids used to, I guess, ride into Banbury Cross. And it's just still, you can go to Banbury, England,
Yeah.
and it's still there.
I think it was to like commemorate the wedding of, what is it?
You know more than me. You know more than me.
I believe it was
You know more
Frederick of Prussia, the marriage of Frederick of Prussia to
Yeah, you know
Princess.
way more than I know.
Yeah. Princess something anyway. Anyway,
Wow.
I remember a little bit of it. I have a lot of ancestors from England.
Yeah,
So,
wow.
So anyway,
I mean,
well, I mean, we're here. Do you mind giving us a tour real quick?
Yep. We typically keep all our raised donuts at the back of the store.
Look at all this variety.
Tons of variety, and we're constantly adding new donuts to the lineup. So we rotate donuts in and out.
What's a new donut that you just added?
So at the moment, we have like a pumpkin spice donut. So it's pumpkin season. So
Right.
pumpkin
That makes
spice season donut. And we have, what's this, Brad? It's my partner, Brad.
Lemon blueberry donut.
A lemon blueberry donut.
A lemon old fashioned.
That's going to be in our dozen that we get today.
Yeah, super unique.
Yeah.
And everything you see is made the day of. Nobody comes to Banbury Cross and ever eats a day old donut.
No day old donuts.
No day old donuts.
Yep, absolutely.
We throw them away at the end of the year, end of the day.
Yeah.
So this is where the magic happens. We actually have an amazing coffee lineup. Coffee and donuts go really well.
Yep.
And then you want to see the back of the house?
Yep, absolutely. Let's go for it.
The thing with Banbury is we have so many customers we can never seem to keep up. So we do the best we can. This is where we roll the donuts, make the dough fresh, we ice the donuts, fry the donuts, proof the donuts. This is where the magic happens. These are the most important people in the store, the bakers.
Yep.
So these people are like gold dust.
Yep.
And like you can see, there's no automation here.
Right.
This is old traditional baking, rolling, kneading, feeling it. So anyone who knows anything about baking knows it's more of an art than it is a science.
Yep, absolutely.
And so these guys are like artists. All of these like icings are proprietary. 36 years of like working on what goes into these icings and the flavorings. Our glaze is a proprietary glaze. We have some unique ingredients that go into it to make it special. And that's what makes Banbury super popular.
Well, 37 years, right?
37 years.
It's a long time, and
30
obviously they're doing something right. Tell us what everything is.
So this is our, Brad, correct me if I get any of these wrong. This is our rosette. This is our glazed. This is a cinnamon roll, but it's fried like a donut.
Ooh.
So it's not baked.
It's a donut dough. So
That sounds
it's like
terrible.
fluffy versus-
Yeah, it's awful, awfully good.
Don't try it.
This is our sugar donut. That's the butterfly cake. That's our cinnamon crumb, which is Banbury's famous for this,
That
right?
looks fantastic.
Blueberry, maple, strawberry, lemon filled, chocolate, raspberry filled, Bavarian cream, chocolate, maple, strawberry, maple bar, chocolate bar, lemon blueberry.
Oh my gosh.
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
No, we missed.
Wow.
We missed.
We missed one.
This is this is extremely famous. This
Double
donut.
blueberry cake.
So that is blueberry cake dough with blueberry icing.
Wow.
So it's blueberry on blueberry on blueberry.
All right, let's take a look at these bad boys and see what we got here. Oh my gosh, these look so incredible. We even got the pumpkin spice one there. Here's the other box. Thanks again to Banbury Cross. Holy cow, this was an amazing haul that we got from their shop today. So really excited to try these and break into them. Let's go ahead and get going with this. The first one I think I'm gonna try, because I've never actually tried this donut from Banbury Cross, is their apple fritter. Hands down, seriously, one of my favorite donuts. I always like to do the comparison of my hand. Here's my hand. That's huge. So let's go ahead and break into this. Break that open right there. Look at that. You can tell just by the dough that it's evenly fried and it's got that nice hard shell. Just a small, thin, hard shell on it. Kind of like an M&M, right? Let's take a bite and see how this tastes. Holy goat liquor, that is really good. Not overpowering, like sweetness. The dough is evenly cooked. Yeah, the glaze on top, not super sweet, so that's a good thing. Look at that beautiful thing. That is just so well done. Love it. So great job on this one, Banbury Cross. Such a good apple fritter. The next one we're gonna try, I'm actually very excited. For anybody who knows me well, especially in the baking world, they know that I love lemon cake, anything. Like I love lemon so much. So when Benj at Banbury Cross told me they had a lemon blueberry cake donut, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even want to try it because I just want to keep it maybe in a nice glass case. It's gonna break my heart to even break into this such a beautiful concoction, but alas, I'm just doing my job. So let's try this and see how it tastes. Oh my gosh. Just when I don't know, you guys can't smell this on camera, but right as I broke in, this huge whiff of lemon and blueberry just came into my face. Anyway, sorry, I'm like getting a little giddy about this. This is pretty incredible. Before we bite into it though, you can see that the dough is not dense. It's actually very flaky. There's actually even some pockets in here. It's actually pretty good. The frosting is really good, on point. There's even little blueberry pieces right here. See that right there? Fresh blueberries in the dough. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is the best blueberry donut I've ever had, blueberry cake donut. The frosting is on point, really helps tie that in. For those of you who might not know, lemon blueberry are they are incredible flavor combination. If you remember the movie Ratatouille, where Remy is talking about, try this, now try these together. And it really brings in the flavor. Lemon blueberry, seriously, one of the best combinations when it comes to desserts, especially. So definitely try the lemon blueberry cake donut. That is so good. All right, now this last one we're gonna do is just the simple glazed donut. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Just look how beautiful that is. You look at the coloring on it, it's evenly cooked throughout. So Banbury Cross is definitely doing some right things over there. Super fluffy. It's almost like Lehigh Bakeries. Nice pillow. You could put your head on that. Let's break into this and see how this tastes. I think I just had a Ratatouille moment, where I was taken back to my childhood when I would eat these wonderfully tasty things. Wow. The sweetness is almost 100% on par. The dough is, man, this is seriously one of the best tasting donuts I've ever had. In Utah, but also just anywhere. This is really good. Just having a good glazed donut can set you apart from all of your competition. A lot of people resoundingly say, if a donut shop does not make a good glazed donut, they do not belong in business. This is really good. Great job, Banbury Cross, on the glazed donut. This is definitely by far one of the best donuts here in Utah. The honorable mention, I think, today, we actually got to try this earlier before we even did the ratings, is their old-fashioned donut. Look at this thing. It is so beautiful. Now, as far as the science behind the old-fashioned donut, just like the fritter. There should be a little bit of a thin shell, sort of, just a crispy shell, and then just nice softness, ooey gooey goodness inside. The old-fashioned donut, though, this is seriously one of the best tasting old-fashioned donuts I've ever had. That is so fantastic, Banbury Cross. Definitely try the old-fashioned if that's what you like. All right, now that we're done with the ratings, there's one thing I wanted to go over before we get into the donut ratings. There's quite a few people who have asked me already, hey, I've noticed you've been doing, you've done a couple locations in Utah already. Why Utah? I was working at a company and I started bringing in treats almost every single week. Well, then I started bringing in donuts. Now, the funny thing is, for years, I've actually wanted to do a YouTube channel, something where I'm really passionate about, well, I'm passionate about baked goods, just good tasting stuff, right? So I started bringing in donuts frequently, and my coworkers and I, we tried 29 donut shops here in Utah, and most of them actually weren't that great. There was only 9 of them that actually made our Hall of Fame list, we'll call it. July or so of this year, 2023, I realized that's what I need to do. I need to do a show about the best baked goods in America. So anyway, that's a little bit of background on why you'll see a few Utah shops, but we do plan on going to a lot of other states here during this season so we can start tasting other tasty treats in other states. All right, now let's go over the ratings for Banbury Cross. First of all, fantastic donuts, Banbury Cross. I was so excited to try them out. Heard a lot of great things about Banbury Cross overall. Now, for the first donut, let's go with the glaze. Seems like that's what I always start with, right? 9.5 for the dough or texture. So good, so fluffy, so light, beautiful. The taste, 9. It was almost on par, 100%. It was so close, so good. Thank you so much for that donut, Banbury Cross. Tasty, tasty. Now, presentation, I'm actually gonna give it a first 10 on that. It looks so beautiful, perfect color, everything. 10 on that one for sure. So that's actually the first perfect score I've ever given on this. Now, let's go to the next one, lemon blueberry. For the dough or texture, let's do 9.5. And then the taste, let's do 10. It was on par, fresh wild blueberries in the dough itself. So good. The lemon and the blueberry glaze on top, or the frosting, excuse me, gave it a nice flavor, just overall combination, super good. Now for the presentation, 9.5. So good. It just looked excellent. Like I said earlier, I didn't want to break into it. The last donut, the apple fritter, that one struggled a little bit with the scoring, but overall it was still really good. For the dough or texture, it was actually a 9, I'm gonna give it. Now for the taste, we're gonna do 8.5. And then finally for the presentation, a 9. Looked great, fantastic taste, all overall really good. Now that gives us a total score of 84 for all 3 of those donuts. And when we divide that by 3 to give us the average score, that gives us a score of 28. Highest one this season so far. Great job, Banbury Cross Donuts. Benj and Brad, thank you so much for letting us come by to walk through the store with you and just kind of go over the story and just go over your story as well. Thanks again for joining us, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe our page, and we'll see you next time in your neck of the woods. I can't keep a straight face, sorry. Holy crap, look at my shirt. I'm gonna have to like grab a napkin and like put some water on it. And that's not from the powdered sugar either. Maybe Scarface did sneeze on my shirt. Stop talking, Eddie, stop talking. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. What in the Tempur-Pedic mattress is this?
It would appear our friend the Bee here likes it too.
Yeah. Oh, we should have gotten that on camera.
I did.
Oh. Nice.
You gonna make him mad, he's gonna be like, alright, you know what, screw you.
I was actually just going to close it in the box. I'm like, I don't want to waste the donuts though.
No. Yeah. Because that Bee will find a way in there.
Yeah, it will.
And then he'll call his friends.
Dude, you should check this out. This thing will keep us fed for years. Freaking. I should have just listened to you. I'm sorry. I got powdered sugar on my shirt.